Professor James Joseph to see that real standard, high quality which we may say institutions of excellence. Let there be institutions of excellence under the auspices of ShadWell's. If that can take place in the near future, before I die, I would like to see that we have really top-class institutions of excellence. 5 years is a reasonable time. I hope I can live 5 years more. And I can see that these institutions have come up and they have established a name for them as institutions of excellence. And also, at the same time, give importance to equity. But that's a very important aspect in a country like ours. So, here is this great venture today. What more or what other thing that can give me greater joy, except inaugurating this wonderful venture, which is now a venture of importance in the field of education. May I then take this opportunity to give my best wishes and declare that this venture is inaugurated. We have got eminent speakers to follow me, and I am quite sure that you will all be treated, with more and more of advice, more and more of knowledge, and more of this. Thank you.
For your inspirational words, sir. I'm sure ShadWell's is going to do excellent in the next 5 years or before that. Among us, we have the senior-most bureaucrat of the Government of India. Presently, the Secretary of Government working as the Deputy General of National Museum and also the Vice Chancellor of the National Museum Institute. This great person is none other than Dr. C.V. Ananda Bose, IAS. I request you to share a few words.
Chief guest of the day, Padma Bhushan Emeritus Professor Dr. M.B. Paili, the Honorable Dean and mastermind behind this initiative, Professor James Joseph, my friend and benefactor, Sri G.P.C. Nair, the young entrepreneurs, Mr. Tom and Mr. George Chako, my dear friends. First of all, I thank my friend Mr. James Joseph for giving me this opportunity to share a platform with the distinguished professor, Professor M.B. Paili. I also thank the welcome speaker and others for the nice words they have spoken about me, and I wish my wife were also here to listen to those. I have only one reason to come here. As T.S. Eliot said, I am no Prince Hamlet, nor was meant to be. I am an attendant lord. I am no educationist, nor was meant to be. I am a simple civil servant. Why I came here? The reason is purely personal. It's intensely personal, I would say. Because this is an institution which is sought to be stewarded by my friend James Joseph. Emerson has said, all institutions are the lengthened shadow of one man. I repeat, all institutions are the lengthened shadow of one man. We have the instance of the Cochin University, which is a lengthened shadow of Dr. M.B. Paini. We have the School of Business, which is a lengthened shadow of Mr. G.P.C. Nair. And we have many institutions in this state which are the lengthened shadow of my young friend, Sir James Joseph. I said young because if he is young, I will also be qualified to be young. I have seen him from close quarters. We were classmates. He was chairman of the college union. At a time when the campuses were the hotbeds of political chicanery. But he was a chairman with a difference. He was not one who was part of the herd. He knew how to lead. I have the honor of being in his team as his associate or assistant. And when the government of Kerala decided to set up the Department of Higher Secondary Education, the choice obviously fell on Dr. James Joseph. It's not that there were not IAS officers who normally would head such departments. He was picked up by government because of his proven track record as an education administrator. He had introduced many innovations, and it's very difficult to introduce innovations in education. Anything and everything becomes a matter of criticism. But he single-handedly could streamline the educational examination pattern in one of the most troublesome universities in the country, the Kerala University, and got kudos for that. Certainly he was noticed by the government, and he was given charge of setting up the Department of Higher Secondary Education in the state. And the result is for us to see. For 8 years, he built up the department from scratch. As Shakespeare said, he gave airy nothings a local habitation and a name. And today, we are leaders in higher secondary education in this country, with a lot of innovations, application of science and technology in education, ICT-related education. He has been a silent pioneer in the educational revolution that has gone on in this country. And that perhaps, that silent pioneer, I said, he always has been like that. He is the unseen breeze which moves the sail that propels the ship. Tom can notice this. When you have chosen him to lead the show here, he is a person who will legitimately make you, Tom, to tom your initiative. He can do that in his silently efficient manner. And the second instance when I saw Mr. James Joseph acumen, I was for some time in the Department of Atomic Energy. So we were thinking of how to develop or streamline the education, science education in this country. I happened to be chairman of the Atomic Energy Education Society. We were on the lookout for someone with commitment, vision and dedication who could lead this movement in this country for streamlining science education. The only name which came to our mind was that of Professor James Joseph. And when we thought of introducing a new course of education management with Spilani, Mr. James represented the Department of Atomic Energy. He stated our case so well that Spilani, for the first time in its history, decided to have a master's course in education management, that too as an off-campus program in the prestigious Bhabha Research Center, BART. Therefore, I am sure that you have chosen the right leader. James has been a leader who knows the way, who shows the way, and he goes the way. And that is the beauty about his management style. I wish him the very best. He has the vision of what is the goal to be achieved. If I am not digressing, I was for some time Chief Minister's Secretary, Secretary to the Chief Minister of the government of Kerala. Of course, the revered Sri K. Karunakaran leader is no more now. He was very keen that we should do something which is very